My dear brothers and sisters of Malaysia, at the request of my friend, Mr. Cassie Liu, the Director of Tibet Buddhist Cultural Center, Malaysia, today in the outburst of coronavirus COVID-19 in the world and in Malaysia as well, it is time for all of us to come together in solidarity. And I come to learn that there are many people who go into anxiety, depression, anguish, fear, and so forth. How to cut and how to minimize, to mitigate the fear and so forth. So this is what Mr. Kesidio requested, and I'd like to share some points with you. Number one is that this fear is all because of the social media. And of course, we need to be updated of what the situation is happening, what kind of situation is there in the world, in Malaysia, and elsewhere. It's very important to know this situation, keep updated, but make sure that you are not with the social media like 100 times a day or 50 times a day. So every time you see something undesirable, that builds up your fear within you, and then you visit 50 times or 100 times the fear, and then it becomes cumulative and unbearable, overwhelming. So therefore, the best thing is at the most, keep your mind updated, keep yourself updated with maybe 5 times WhatsApp or Facebook, whatever, 5 times, maximum like 5 times, not more. And then this is one thing. And then meanwhile, there's another group of people, or even each one of us can be in this category, that the problem is there, that look at how things are so ephemeral, so unreliable. There's everywhere. Everybody is in the problem. Everybody is unreliability there. So seeing this, then remember the Buddha's teaching. All composite things are impermanent, all contaminated things are suffering nature. This is what the Buddha taught, and feel the tremendous feeling of reverence to the Buddha for him having taught this reality 2,500 years ago is very important. It's the teaching of the Buddha in the manifest form. So this, if you're able to see in that light, then so much of negative karma is being purified. This is extremely important teaching to be reflected upon. And then meanwhile, to mitigate the power of the anxiety and so forth, you can think about the emptiness of the self. The fact is that this self, I'm a boy, I'm a male, I'm a female. So this all on the basis of this concept is as like a dream. Just in the dream, you have so much of fear because of the ghost chasing you or a tiger jumping on you and so forth. You wake up and the fear dissolves, realizing that whatever was happening in the dream was simply your mental construct, nothing really from the dream, from the object. Likewise, even this self, the Buddha taught that even the self and everything is like a dream. If the person who is anxiety now is also like a dream. How? You see yourself as made of the solid parts, element earth, which is the bone, the skin, the fatty tissues, the muscles, the heart, the lungs, all the solid part, that is the element earth. That element water, the blood, which is pumped out by the heart to different parts. Then the element of the fire, the body heat, and the air that we breathe in and out, and the space, empty space which occupies the major part of the body. Then the element of consciousness, our mind. So we see that we are nothing but made of these 6 things, 6 elements. And besides these 6 elements, there's nothing there as the male, there's nothing there as a female. And even the element earth, the solid part that we have, they're also made of atoms. None of the atom is male, none of the atom is the female. So knowing this, we see that where is this person, Dorji? Where is this person, Geshe Liu? Where is this person, Mary? Where is this person, Mrs. Lee? Or whatever. So where is this person? So this all empty, it simply disappears. The moment you see that, it disappears. In some cases, there may be a tinge of the tickling sensation coming in your body, and that is very auspicious. And then the fear, the person who feels the fear, where is that person, disappears. The moment you feel it, then the tremendous joy, the lightness will come in your mind. This is so precious. And in this is what the Buddha taught. And if you're successful in this, and of course you can be successful, why not? If you're successful in this, then this is the not only coming out of the anxiety because of the coronavirus, the spread now, it can also be the projection or coming out of the samsara altogether, because the Buddha finally taught that this wisdom of emptiness is the one which will liberate you from all forms of fears, the mundane fears like the coronavirus, COVID-19 fear, and the fear of samsara altogether. So this is a very important point. And while we do that, while we try to stay away from the social media, it's equally very important to keep your mind engaged. Because if you don't keep your mind engaged, then the danger is that the mind will again hang after the mobile, hang after the social media, the news and so forth. So you keep yourself engaged. How? Do a little bit of physical exercise, stretching and so forth. And then meanwhile, also do some practice, like the mantra recitations, like Om Muni Muni Maha Muni and Soha, recite it more. And then the one which is Holiness Dalai Lama, the advice to do is the Aretara mantra. Om Tari Tutari Turi Swaha, Om Tari Tutari Turi Swaha. This mantra, if you can recite, this is particularly significant in getting rid of the fears of disease, getting rid of the diseases and so forth. This is extremely beneficial in that sense. And then also recite Ye Dharma mantra, Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhava, Hetum Desham Tatagado, Heava Desham Jayu Nirodha, Evamati Ma Shramanaya Swaha. So all these mantras, I'll request Brother K.C. Liu to send you in the form of text so that you can easily refer to and use that. And then the other one is the four seals. All composite things are impermanent, all contaminated things are from nature, everything is the nature of emptiness, selflessness, transcending sorrow is absolute peace. And then the Bodhicitta stanza, which is so precious. I go for refuge in the triple gem. I confess the negativities individually. I rejoice in the virtues of all the beings. I hold the precious Buddhahood in my heart. And then recite the medicine Buddha mantra. Tiyatha Om Begaze Begaze Ma Begaze Begaze Raza Samugade Swaha. Tiyatha Om Begaze Begaze Maha Begaze Begaze Raza Samugade Swaha. Tiyatha Om Begaze Begaze Maha Begaze Begaze Raza Samugade Swaha. As we recite these mantras, we visualize the particular deity like Medicine Buddha, Buddha Shakyamuni, and so forth, Aritara, and so forth, and then surrounded by all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. As we recite the mantra, invoke the nectars and very visualize the bodhicitta and the Vishma emptiness in the form of nectars. Nectars are very visualized from the respective deities, the crown, then the throat and the heart, and flow towards you and towards your family members, towards everyone, all the nations and all the sentient beings in the all sentient beings, and particularly our people of this world, so that the coronavirus they will wash away thoroughly, and then everyone will get opportunity to serve the relief. So this is what we can do. Keep yourself engaged. This is very important. Okay. So with this, I pray that this coronavirus subsides as soon as possible, and that everybody finds the side the relief, and that the hygiene is very important, hand washing, and particularly the social distancing. This is so important. And there are some people who are very short-sighted, who don't really see the bigger picture, and because of this, they think that this is such the problem created on us by the government. So for them, we have to be able to advise in a very skillful way, advise that this social distance is so important, and each one of us, we must do the social distancing, and this is extremely important, and see how to encourage others as well to do that. Okay, I pray that the coronavirus, COVID, COVID-19 subsides as soon as possible, and everybody can go back to the normalcy in their life. And may the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas bless you all, my brothers and sisters, Malaysian brothers and sisters. Take care. Bye-bye.